think that I'ma answer if you ain't mine? Even if you call me up.
Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson. Now, if y'all remember, Marilyn Manson was canceled after he was accused of sexual abuse. Well, apparently, that may not have been accurate. Let's go ahead and get into it. Marilyn Manson accuser went public with horrific claims of abuse. Now she says they were made up. In May 2021, Ashley Morgan Smith line appeared on the cover of People magazine next to the headline, "I Survived a Monster." The story announced that Smithlane, who has worked as a model and actor, was ready to tell her truth about the horrific abuse she had suffered at the hands of Marilyn Manson. Among other things, she alleged that Manson had tied her up and raped her while she slept, drank her blood, and carved his initials into her thigh. "I was brainwashed and it makes me feel disgusting," she said, alongside a photo in which she displayed the scar. But in a three-page declaration filed in court on Thursday, Smithlane recanted her allegations. She said that the claims, which she posted to her Instagram account in February 2021, contained untrue statements about Manson, including that... The fuck just happened? Including that there was a violence and non-consensual sexual activity in our brief relationship. She also stated that there was no branding or cutting during the relationship, and certainly no Marilyn Manson initials carved on my body. Smithlane also alleged that she had been pressured into making the false allegations by Evan Rachel Wood. Wow. Manson's ex-girlfriend, who has publicly accused him of abusing her during their 4-year relationship. She alleged that she was manipulated by Wood and others, including Wood's girlfriend, Ilma Gore, into participating in a publicity campaign against Manson. In addition to the People cover shoot, Smithlane appeared on The View and filed a federal lawsuit accusing Manson of violent sexual abuse. The lawsuit was dismissed in January after her attorney, Jay Ellwanger, withdrew from the case due to a breakdown in the attorney-client relationship. In other words, she was capped up. Tropic Thunder is up there with Blazing Saddles. Best movies ever made. Wasn't the one that accused him a friend of Miss Turd? I'm not sure. Her Truth. No, but Johnny is BFF of Manson, and Manson stuck up for Johnny. Kanye West stuck up for Marilyn Manson too. I'm glad it was found false. Yeah. So let's continue reading. The lawsuit was just okay. So Smithlane now maintains that she was convinced to make the false allegations after hearing the accounts of Wood and Esme Bianco, another Manson accuser. She said that when she first spoke to Wood in 2020, she denied having been abused, but she alleges that Wood told her she must have repressed her memories. In effect, she claimed she was brainwashed. Eventually, I started to believe that I was repeatedly told. I started to believe that what I was repeatedly told happened to me, happened to Miss Wood, and Miss Bianco also happened to me. Okay, yeah. Wood's spokesperson denied Smithlane's claims. Evan never pressured or manipulated Ashley, the spokesperson said. It was Ashley who first contacted Evan about the abuse she had suffered. It's unfortunate that the harassment and threats Ashley received after filing her federal lawsuit appeared to have pressured her to change her testimony. Smithlane also claimed that Ellwanger filed the suit without reviewing it with her, and that he was among those who pressured her to make the false allegations. In an email to Variety, Ellwanger denied the claims. My response is constrained by ethical obligations regarding client confidentiality, even to a former client. But what I can say is that the specific allegations in the declaration regarding my representation of Smithlane are categorically and verifiably false. Manson is now suing Wood and Gore for defamation, alleging that they have maliciously derailed his career with false allegations of abuse. Manson also accuses them of recruiting other women to make false allegations against him. Attorneys for Wood and Gore have filed a motion to throw out the claims under California's anti-SLAPP statute, arguing that the suit is in an effort to chill free speech on a matter of public interest. Their attorneys have also argued there is no evidence that Wood or Gore pressured anyone to make false allegations. Howard King, Manson's lawyer, filed Smithlane's declaration in defense of the anti-slap motion. King asserts that the declaration constitutes new evidence that Wood and Gore did, in fact, pressure women to fabricate allegations. The motion is set to be heard April 11. People has a pen in the editor's note, and it's whatever. All right. Whoa. That is a lot of bullshit. So it seems we went into the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp situation, came out of that, went straight into the Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez situation, and now we going into the Marilyn Manson, Evan Woods situation. What in the hell is... So, listen, the Me Too stuff has got to stop. The Believe All Women stuff has got to stop. It's over. It's done. They colluded, and we still got Andrew Tate. By the way, we still got Andrew Tate, who's in Romania right now behind bars, when the women, two of the women who they claim to have been sexually trafficked have said they were never sexually trafficked, that there was nothing against their will. And there was evidence that came out, alleged evidence that came out and said that the two women who are remaining that are accusing them of sex trafficking colluded together to take down Andrew Tate. You really have to be concerned. Even if you're a woman, if you're raising boys, you really have to be concerned about the possibility that some women who feel scorned or feel some type of way about the previous relationship can just come back if your son has any clout whatsoever and say he did this, he did that. It's blasphemous. It's absolute blasphemous.
Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Slide to the crib, look like Dracula's mansion, my baby.